just because the clutch gear outside is broken. But it costs 10,000 rupiah to buy it in Pakistan. In order to reduce this loss, they are ready to simply connect with steel plate. Unexpectedly, after a series of operations by the master, this can actually be repaired, as seen when leaving the factory. And this is the owner of the loader on the plane sent his gear directly to the repair shop, ready to let the master see if the repair can be done. The master is ready to connect this round steel plate. This not only solves the problem of weak welding, you can also connect the broken rods together, because the prepared steel plate needs to be docked with the hole when the end face of the original hole position affects the connection of the rest. The rest you can only cut all. Take the outer diameter of the shaft as a reference. Reduce the continuous cutting of foreign aid until it is comparable to the outer diameter of the shaft. Although the thickness of the steel plate is relatively easy to connect, but in order to keep the shaft centered, the embedded part needs to be machined with the connection thread. Make it more seamless with the steel plate. Even if the inner wall cannot be welded, it can still be emphasized. After the processing of the outer thread of the shaft is completed, next you can deal with the round steel plate. It is marked directly in the center of the circle with a rotary tool. Under accurate caliper measurement, all parts within the circular mark must be removed. Although they do not use a drill to punch, the cutting is extended. But in the circle, remove the inner diameter under the premise of relatively large. There is enough space to cut with a threaded knife. After successfully punching the center of the steel plate, the surface of the steel plate still needs to be processed flat and smooth to improve the final result. Overall match to the plane with the curved surface of the inner wall. This is about whether the two can fit together. Only the seam opening is exactly the same as the outer diameter of the shaft head. The internal thread of the steel plate processing can only play a role after the thread is cut and formed. The processed shaft cylinder can be connected with the steel plate. The rotational silliness of the internal screw saw has no error. This is inseparable from the strict measurement of the old master. After the steel plate is successfully connected, the master also needs to solve the problem with the clutch gear because the original factory hole is still damaged in the teeth. The connected steel plate must match the inner ring of the gear again. The inner diameter of the gear must be the same as the outer diameter of the remaining broken hole-like surface steel plate.